How's it going, everyone? Zoop here, and today I wanted to quickly cover a few topics. Much to the excitement of everyone, patch 0.3.1 has been released, so I want to go over a few takeaways from that. Also, I have a beta code to give away, so I'll tell you how you can win that at the end of the video, in addition to providing some info about an upcoming podcast that might be worth your while. So, patch 0.3.1. What's that mean? Well, first of all, US battleships. That's currently what you're watching. This is some USS South Carolina gameplay. She's a beauty of a ship, but definitely tier 3. She lacks speed, barely pushing 20 knots. Accuracy is hit or miss as well, but in all honesty, you'll forget about that because she's a US battleship. In history, South Carolina and her sister Michigan were the first US dreadnoughts. In service from 1910 to 1922, they spent most of their time in the Caribbean and both saw no warfare during World War I, staying in neutral areas. So what else does the patch include in addition to US battleships? And mind you, these US battleships include the coveted Iowa class and the decorated North Carolina class. Well, in addition to those, you get IJN carriers, which will round out the arsenals of both countries. In addition to these new ships, a few other gaps were filled in the tier trees with the addition of a ship here and a ship there, while some cruisers and carriers were juggled around to different tier levels. But again, that pales in comparison to the US battleships and IJN carriers. I think it's safe to say everyone is excited about this. There are now signals available for your ships. Flag signals, as employed in real life, are flown as a way of messaging other ships. In-game, they're awarded for accomplishing specific achievements during a round, such as achieving First Blood. After being awarded a signal, you may mount it on any ship and it'll provide that particular ship with a specific boost for one round and one round only. For instance, mounting a certain signal might give you a slight speed boost for a round. I like this idea and I think it's well balanced by only allowing it for one game. I was team killed a little while ago. I was in a battleship, couldn't turn fast enough, and accidentally rammed a destroyer that cut in front of me. I apologized, but apparently it wasn't enough because the guy launched a spread of torpedoes at me, fired his guns, circled around, where my guns weren't, and then finished me off with another spread of torpedoes. Luckily, my team didn't take too kindly and gave him passage to the bottom of the ocean. Aside from that, there was little we could do. Not anymore. There is now a team kill penalty system. Players will have a team kill rating. When it reaches a certain level, the player will gain the infamous team killer status. At that point, their combat capabilities weaken and the player will have to work hard to shake the team killer tag. Unfortunately, there will be no bans for team killing, but this is a major step in the right direction for eliminating these pests. So there are the big 3 additions included in the patch: USA battleships and IJN carriers, achievement signals, and team kill penalties. There are several other things in the new patch, like an introductory mission for new players, a basic training so to speak. Aircraft have been refined, including their status after a carrier is sunk, as well as numerous other small changes to balance. Small nerfs and buffs, if you will. In all, 0.3.1 has been long awaited, and the new ships alone are cause for celebration, especially the US battleships. The rest is just icing on the cake. And best of all, there was no wipe with the patch, which some had feared. Those are the patch notes, so now for that interview I was talking about. I'd like to invite you to join DRMB, or Don't Revive Me Bro, on Tuesday, May 19th as we host Wargaming.net Director of Product Vision Chris Keeling. He has graciously agreed to answer our questions relating to his job, World of Warships, and his involvement in Operation Supply Drop. OSD is a 501c3 charity that provides games to deployed NATO coalition forces. DRMB is a part of OSD, and Chris happens to be on the board of OSD as well, so we're excited for this event. We'll also have some beta keys to give away, so come join us. If you're catching this video after the fact, we'll still have the podcast up on our site, and I'll provide the link in the video notes below. Last of all, I said I had a beta key to give away, so how do you get it? It's simple. I'm going to give a trivia question right now, and the first person to answer it correctly by posting in the comments section will receive a direct message with the key. So here we go. This is a 2-part question. To make it a little tough, be sure to answer both parts. USS South Carolina was a part of the Special Service Squadron. What famous diplomacy was the Special Service Squadron an instrument of? Who was commanding the Special Service Squadron on May 27, 1920? They're the 2 questions you need to answer. Remember, first person to correctly answer both in the comments section will get a DM with the key. Thanks for watching, and I'll have some more ship reviews out in the near future. Follow me at Zoop Gaming for future streams and key giveaways. Zoop out.